my beautiful Librans. I hope you're really well. I hope this video finds you really well. Welcome to Tarot of Dreams. I'm obviously decided for the Spring Equinox to do a zodiac reading, for a general reading for all of obviously the star signs. So this is obviously yours, Libra. So I want to kind of get into, see what you've got in store for you now that obviously the Spring Equinox is here and it's now delving into the new beginnings and things like that. So we can see where we go from there. Okay, so we'll get into your reading. Okay. Okay, so can I have some messages for the lovely Librans, please? So you've got the Six of Pentacles. You've also got the Two of Wands. You've also got the High Priestess. And you've also got the Devil. Okay. So, I'm doing that way around for you and you can see them. Okay, there we go. Okay, so obviously the Six of Pentacles being the first card to come out is normally a card of giving and receiving, but it can also mean that we are giving more than we are actually receiving. So if you feel like your cup has been a bit lacking lately, if you feel like you have not been receiving what you needed to be received, that you seem to be giving all your energy out and that you've been doing more of the understanding and more of the generosity, I'm hearing. So if you've been a little bit more generous with your time but you're finding other people are not, this can obviously make you feel a little bit more insecure. It can make you feel a little bit drained. So maybe you've been feeling a little bit lackluster and a little bit tired. Obviously with the Two of Wands coming in as well, sometimes it can make us feel a little bit alone. It can make us feel a little bit isolated. So obviously that could be obviously happening at this moment in time, where you could be feeling just a little bit more drained than you normally do, and obviously feeling that this is, I think you have an idea of where this negative energy or where this energy is not coming from, and obviously you need to be able to shift that. And the only way you can do that is obviously with the High Priestess and following your intuition and following that gut that you have, because obviously your intuition is a wonderful thing for actually connecting with the spiritual self inside of us, to know what's good for us and to know what's bad for us. So if you are actually feeling like you're putting more into, it could be a relationship, it could be work, if you feel like you're putting more into that relationship than you're receiving, then obviously this may be time to start thinking about how you can actually make that better for yourself, so you don't feel as if you're waiting for something, or for you, you know, or that you're waiting for the next step, because obviously you're being blocked maybe by this energy with the Six of Pentacles. And obviously with the Devil being there as well, it could mean that this could mean a relationship, it could mean a partner, it could mean yourself, because obviously, as we all know, the Devil is full of temptations, and it can be with addiction. So sometimes when we feel a need to help people all the time, that can then become an addiction, because we feel like we need to help people, and the feeling that we can't actually say no to somebody can cause these issues for us as well, where we feel a little bit more isolated, where we feel a little bit more down. So obviously use your High Priestess self, remember who this is and remember who you are, and remember you don't have to deal with this and you don't have to deal with this. So obviously it's bringing yourself back out of this and into what is acceptable and what you need, so that you can actually be in a partnership or a relationship or a friendship or even a work group where you both feel and receive the same things that you need. So you're getting the same amount of effort that you put in, that obviously that you get out. because that's balance, and you need to bring that balance back in. So I'm just going to pull some more cards for you and see where else this is going for you. Yeah, so you've got the Three of Wands. You've also got the King of Swords. You've got the Five of Wands. And that one wants to come as well. Yeah. What was that one? Yeah, no, okay. Spirit said no, so I'll go with Spirit. And the Three of Pentacles. And I'm going to take these three as well, because apparently I need to take these. And then you've got the Page of Cups. The Three of Wands. No, sorry, the Nine of Wands, sorry. And the Four of Wands. Got quite a lot of fire energy in there, so you could maybe start dealing with a fire sign, because there is a lot of fire energy there. Okay, so with the Three of Wands, I get the impression from Spirit that you need to take some time out for yourself. So take a vacation, take some time out, get back into the things that you really love and that you really need to enjoy yourself this spring. This is all about you and your self-care and your self-healing. I do feel like being out in nature or being away, being where you need to be is going to be really vital for you. Getting away from the office, make sure that you try and do the things that you love to do, just to get some fresh air and get some freedom. I'm definitely seeing that as a freedom card, is the fact that you just need to be able to be able to ride the waves. I'm hearing ride the waves. So yeah, so obviously with the Three of Wands, just make sure that you're taking time out for yourself and doing the things that you need to do. With the King of Swords, now this could be, are we saying that? It could be, yeah, okay. This could be a new partnership that's coming into your life who's a little bit more strong, a bit more determined. Or it could be you turning yourself into this person because you're so fed up of this that you're now starting to become this. So the fact is that you are a strong-minded person. You know you have the skills and you know you have the ability. But with the Page of Cups as well, I do feel like maybe there's more. There is actually people coming into your life. I think if you're looking for a relationship, obviously this is not a relationship reading, so I'm not going to go too seriously deep into it. But if you are looking for a relationship, I do think that you're going to have options with these two cards. I do feel like obviously one is a little bit younger and one's a little bit older and more mature, and it's obviously your choice what you decide to do with that. With the Five of Wands, I do feel like you've been fighting for so long for something, and with the Three of Pentacles next to it, you're now getting that green light of saying that yes, this is time to try and get to the point of where you need to be. So that could be like a promotion. It could mean something that you want to do personally. You might want to go back to school. You might want to do something to better yourself, which is obviously with the King of Swords as well, is obviously bettering yourself to get to the ability to be able to do what you want to do. And with the Five of Wands, obviously I feel that this is a card that you've been dealing with up here, because obviously you've been fighting to come upwards, to come up into the energy that you need to be in. And the Three of Pentacles is giving you that green light to say, yes, now is the time to be able to do it. And I do think that the springtime is going to be a very, very changing experience for you, with how you deal with this, which is obviously the people or the issues you've been getting in your life. So obviously with the Six of Pentacles, if this is to do about work, then obviously you're not going to take on all the responsibility without having something to reward yourself with, if that makes sense. And if that resonates with you, then please take that. But yeah, that's what I'm hearing, is that if you've been doing the work, then why haven't you been promoted into that position? So if obviously Libra, if that's a Libra that's listening out, then obviously this is maybe your sign to try and now start to be asking for what you need and what you so desire. Like I said with the Page of Cups, I really do feel that could be somebody coming into your life, but it also could mean that you're a little bit unsure of where you want to be. I always see the Page of Cups, and I don't mean this sounding disrespectful, but sometimes the Page of Cups can be a little bit airy-fairy. He's not really sure what he wants. He's not really sure where he wants to go. He kind of has an idea of who he wants to be and where he wants to go. So it's actually making that decision, and that's obviously with the Nine of Wands as well, is standing proud and tall and knowing that, that you are this strong person, and this is what you deserve. So you do deserve the new and the exciting, and you do deserve that promotion or even that new relationship. You do deserve it, because it's all going to come right with the Four of Wands, and it's going to feel, and it's going to be a time for celebration. It's going to be a time for newness and for feeling free and feeling enjoyable, and life is going in the right direction that you need it to be. Get rid of the toxicness that are taking your energies, and put your energies back into what needs to be put into, which is obviously down here, which is obviously working on yourself, working towards your goals, because you're now starting to get the green light, because eventually it will all come out and it will all come right. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you some oracle cards now and see what else Spirit has got for me today. So yeah, we've got Spirit Guide, and we've got Trust, and I just think I want one more Spirit saying. I think, and you've got Courage. So yeah, so your Spirit Guides are trying to guide you and help you. What I am getting from Spirit is that sometimes we have to ask them, and we have to be direct in what we're asking. So if you particularly want your Spirit Guides to help you with something particularly, please be very pronounced into that. Please be, so what am I trying to say? So if you're asking for a promotion and you want the help from the Spirit Guides, make sure that you ask them what you're being clear on what you're asking for. Because that's the message I'm getting, because they're here to help and they're with you and they want to help you. So obviously this hopefully shall so if you're clear and precise with what you want, then obviously they will give you what you need to be able to help you along the way. I mean, obviously Spirit can only do so much. Our Spirit Guides can only do so much. We have to be able to do the rest, which is where your trust and your courage comes in. So trust the process, trust yourself, trust to know that you know which direction you need to be going in, because that is the direction that, that's the right direction for you. Nobody else can tell you what direction to go into. The direction that you feel in your gut is the right direction for you. Then trust in that process and have the courage to step forward and have the courage to try something new if you want to go down that avenue. Try something new, try a new relationship, have the courage to be able to trust in the process and trust in yourself to know that you know what's right for you. Okay, I'm just going to pull you some oracle cards. Some astro cards, sorry. This one. And another one, please, Spirit. Oh, there's too many there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have Venus, which is give, receive love, find value, see beauty. So yeah, I do definitely feel like there is a new relationship coming in for some of you. I think maybe this is where that give and take has been. I think maybe you've been in a relationship before where you've just constantly give and not actually received anything back. So for the ones that obviously are looking for a new relationship, then I do see a new relationship coming in. And obviously it could be an Aquarius, because you've got the Aquarius card as well. So it's originality, progressive and imagining. Sorry, Spirit was talking to me then, sorry. So yeah, so obviously don't always knock yourself. you know, you've got the knowledge to be able to carry on to the next step. Originality, there's only one of you. You know, at the end of the day, there's only one of you, and remember that. Remember how strong you are, and remember how determined you are, and remember who you are, because sometimes when we've been in really, really toxic situations, or we've been in really emotionally draining situations, it can feel like we lose that part of ourselves. And it's just bringing that back into us and who we are and how we progress on that level. Yeah, and obviously you've got the knowledge. That's what I'm hearing. You've got the knowledge to be able to move from A to B, from where you are right now to where you want to be, which is obviously with the Three of Pentacles as well. That gives you like the green light, sorry, to be able to go into what you need to go into, what will make you happier. Yeah, Spirit's saying you've probably been dealing with quite an immature person, especially with the Six of Pentacles. Obviously an air sign, which is you guys, so obviously that could be just clarification. Obviously Aquarius is an air sign as well, so it could be that you're going to meet an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, which is interesting. Yeah, you've been going through a really stormy time. You've been going through that emotional trauma of feeling like, I'm saying, like you feel like you've been giving everything that you've got and not receiving anything back. And that can make it really difficult, and you can get quite bogged down with that. So this is where the Three of Wands comes into it as well, is that obviously spending that time with yourself and doing things that you enjoy and being around people that give you light, not darkness. You've got the Crossroads card, so I do see a crossroads coming up. I do think that's more to do with the relationship side of things as well. It could be jobs as well, but I feel more strongly towards a relationship. So I do feel like maybe two people are going to come into your life that are going to make you think about where you want to go and who you want to be with. And obviously you've got the High Priestess card as well though, so that's definitely a follow your gut instinct. Oh, and I've just dropped one, so I apologise. Yeah, and I feel like obviously the summer is definitely going to start feeling a little bit, you're going to start feeling a little bit more like yourself. You're going to definitely start feeling like everything's coming together, everything's where it needs to be, that you are in the position that you need to be in. You're then, I think by summer you're going to be more balanced, which is a great for obviously Libras being more balanced. I mean, that's what we all crave. And I know my Libras are very romantic in some ways. So obviously if you're definitely looking for love, that's definitely going to bring some balance back in as well, because you're not going to, you know, that all that stormy energy is just going to disperse. So yeah, so I do see that spring is the time for you to sort your stuff out. That's what I'm hearing. That's what Spirit's telling me. It's like, he didn't actually say sort your stuff out. He said something else, but I won't say that because it's YouTube. But yeah, so he's like literally said, sort your stuff out. And then by summer, you should be in a great position to be able to now then build upon that. So that's your building blocks. So spring is the time to release and bring in the new. And obviously summer is the time then to start building on what you've got, what you've received. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull you some words of wisdom cards. I've just left them over there. Sorry, very unprofessional of me. I apologise. I just realised. So I'm just going to pull you a couple of these. Now, these can be for you personally. These can also mean that this is a message for you. So we will see what we pull today. Okay, yeah. So you've got beginnings, discover, focus, and one more. Should do it. Okay. Here we go. And center. Okay, so yeah, so definitely new beginnings. Like I say, spring, new beginnings are definitely coming in. You need to discover yourself again. That's what I'm hearing. You need to discover that part of you again that you seem to have lost due to all this craziness up here. Focus on what you want. Focus on what you want, not what anybody else wants, what you want. Sometimes we take too much of what people are saying to us first to when then we lose ourselves, which is obviously discover and focus are very close together. So it's focus on what you want, focus on where you want to be. Give yourself little tasks, give yourself little goals to work towards, and focus on those. And this will then center yourself as well, because you'll become more centered within yourself. Obviously going out, spending some time in nature, going out and doing the things that you enjoy, going out with people that actually get you and appreciate you is a great way to center yourself. Doing things that you probably haven't done for a while because you haven't had the time or the energy, that will then center yourself. I mean, obviously if you're into meditation and yoga, manifestation, then please do that as well, because that's a great way of centering yourself. But I do see as you clear out the old and bring in the new, I do feel like for summer is going to be, I want to say hot girl guy summer. I do feel like you're going to feel so much better and more confident in yourself, because you've had the courage to be able to step forward and do the things that needed to be done. Obviously there is some work there to be done, but obviously Spirit is going to help you as much as they can. And you've got this, and I really do feel that this is a great way for you to just clear out and bring in all the positiveness. I'm definitely seeing open the window, let the old out, open the door and let the new in. So yeah, definitely take that as that resonates. And there we go, Libra. I hope you have a fantastic spring. I hope it's as exciting as it seems to be, that these new things will start coming into your path. I really do hope that it works out really well for you. And yeah, light and love, guys. I do private readings. I've linked my website and my Instagram in my bio, so if you're interested, please obviously come and have a look and drop me a line. And I hope to see you again. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And if you've got any comments or if this resonates with you, then please let me know, because I'm always interested to find out if it helps anybody, or you know, obviously if it resonates. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, and thank you for listening. Bye.